morning, East Alabama to West Georgia. Time now for your prime time forecast for Saturday, September 11, 2021. As we look at a live shot of our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. on the 20th anniversary of the September 11 tragic bombings that took place in New York City at the Twin Towers, at the Pentagon, in Washington, D.C., and, of course, that aircraft that went down that was taken by the passengers on board in Pennsylvania. It was exactly 20 years ago today that all this took place on American soil. I remember exactly where I was on that day. I was standing in the courtroom at the Roanoke City Hall, right next to Roanoke Mayor Betty Ziegler. All the employees there at City Hall watched the horror on national television as we went throughout that tragic day in American history. Hope that you'll take a moment to reflect on what you were doing on that day and think about the lives that were lost and sacrifices that have been made to ensure that something like that never happens again in this great country. All right, let's take a look at your weather forecast for today. First off is the Storm Prediction Center convective outlook for your Saturday. And so we're looking at more gorgeous weather across East Alabama and West Georgia, thanks to that cold front that came through on Thursday. Lower humidity levels. There will be a little bit warm in the afternoon. The humidity won't be there, so it's going to feel much nicer, and there's really no chance of rain across East Alabama and West Georgia today. You got to go way down there into extreme South Alabama, South Georgia, maybe even into Northwest Florida before you see a shower or thunderstorm. So it's going to be a nice Saturday. Sunday, pretty much the same. Maybe a little better chance of rain down there in Southwest Alabama. We continue with a chance of rain across southern Georgia and the state of Florida. And then as we get into Monday, that chance of rain continues to creep up, especially over in the southwest and west central sections of Alabama. And that's going to be because of that tropical system down in the Bay of Campeche, kind of. I'll show you what I'm talking about coming up in your forecast. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tropics this morning. We have 1, 2, 3 out there. It has become a very busy season. So let's start with, let's go out there and start with number 3, and then we'll come current with what's happening out there. And so with number 3, this is about a 20% chance of cyclone formation. That system is just now coming off the African coast. Number 2, a tropical wave producing concentrated areas of showers and thunderstorms. That's coming off the African coast as well. And the Hurricane Center is giving that one a 70% chance of formation. And we're going to have to kind of keep an eye on this. I still think it turns off to the north, but some of the longer range models are suggesting it may come a little closer to the United States than originally thought. So we'll have to watch that one real close. And then number 1, this is a disorganized shower and thunderstorm complex over portions of Central America, southwestern Mexico, and the adjacent waters of the northwestern Caribbean Sea and the southern Gulf of Mexico. They're associated with a tropical wave interacting with upper-level trough. Upper-level winds over the western Gulf of Mexico are expected to become more conducive for development over the weekend, and a tropical depression is likely to form on Sunday or Monday while the system moves off to the northwest and then northward near the coast of northern Mexico. Further development of this system will be possible through the middle of next week if it remains over water. That's a big if. And interest along the western and northwestern Gulf should monitor the progress of this system, especially if you are in Texas, extreme southwest Louisiana. We're giving this thing an 80% chance of developing into something tropic over the next couple of days. Now, I don't think we're looking at hurricane here because it's most likely going to be over land, so it's going to have a hard time developing. But lots of rain certainly would be possible for southern central Texas coast, maybe even up there on the northern Texas coast, and eventually into Louisiana. could influence our weather across the southeast as we get toward the middle or latter part of next week with some rain. That would be just about it, but it could be a weather influencer, so we're going to have to keep an eye on this one headed forward. Let's take a look at your expected temperatures this afternoon. Look at that happy sun, would you? I mean, just as happy as you can be. The sun's not having to fight with humidity today. Now, that's going to slowly change over the next few days, but your Saturday is going to feel like college football Saturday. No questions about it. 85 this afternoon. We'll hit 84 in Wedowee. Lineville goes to 82. We'll hit 85 in Ashland. Carrollton will hit 83 this afternoon. Franklin goes to 84. LaGrange will top out at 86. And Lafayette will hit 85 this afternoon. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center. I kind of like it. Wait a minute, go back. Look at that sun. Isn't that cute? All right, now let's take a look at your 6-day forecast for Saturday. Mostly sunny with a high of 85 down to 63 tonight. Tomorrow, pretty much a carbon copy of today, though the temperatures will come up a couple of degrees and the humidity levels will start to increase just a little bit as well. It's still going to be a beautiful, nice, dry day. 88 in the afternoon. Then on Monday, we're mostly sunny throughout the day, but afternoon we start to see some of those clouds filtering in from the south. Now that's going to be some moisture that's going to be streaming north off the Gulf of Mexico, not directly connected to our weather system down there, but indirectly. 88 will be your high on Monday. Most of the day is sunny, then clouds in the afternoon. 20% chance of rain overnight Monday night, very small chance. Same on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, though we may have to adjust that a little bit depending on how this system develops down there in the Gulf. Right now, we don't think it's going to be a big deal. 88 will be your high on Tuesday, 85 out there on Wednesday, and then Thursday, 84. So Monday, Tuesday, a little bit warmer, more humidity. Back to more typical type weather for this time of year. So now let's head over there and take a look at your Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar this morning, showing maybe a few sprinkles down there south of I-85 around Columbus, Phoenix City. That's probably some low-hanging clouds, maybe a little fog, could be a little mist down there. Not a big deal. That'll burn off pretty quick early this morning. And then the more heavier showers and thunder showers are out there in the Gulf of Mexico, just off the west coast of Florida near Tampa, and then some thunderstorms over there on the east coast of the United States as well. I'll take you in a little bit closer, and we'll take a look at this stuff showing up just south of Columbus. This is going to be just north of Eufaula and south of Columbus. Maybe a few light showers, or like I said, probably mist falling down there in the coolness of the early morning hours. But again, as we get the sun up, that stuff you see there just west of Hurtsboro should go away pretty quick this morning. Don't forget to head over to God's Country. You can go to drdonwx.com, click on the God's Country page, and then you can download the Mixer app and listen to God's Country anywhere in the whole wide world. 90.9 FM if you're in East Alabama. And if you like classic rock, it's 89.7 The Classic, East Alabama's classic rock giant. Shout out this morning to Adam Slay, president of iSchool Sports Network. Adam has been hospitalized with COVID, and but is recovering and doing quite well. I was communicating with him last night during the high school football games, and he's just chomping at the bits to get out of the hospital and try to get back to normal. And Adam, we wish you well. Very proud of what you and the rest of the guys have been able to do with the iSchool Sports Network. And it's just a good thing that you're doing for high school football in East Alabama. And we appreciate what you're doing, and we wish you the best and hope that you will be back with us real soon on Friday nights. Hey, y'all have a fantastic Saturday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll see you right back here on Sunday morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather. Don't forget, those folks you see scrolling there on the screen, like Mr. Jimmy Stevens, Southern Union State Community College, all the fine folks that support Dr. Don's Weather, patronize them every chance you get and tell them thank you for supporting Dr. Don's Weather. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.